Welcome to the update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. Households will soon be able to easily switch to cheaper electricity providers under a new government initiative. The one-click switch plan means customers will no longer have to opt in to access a cheaper default power price. It follows a report by the ACCC which found 47% of households were on plans that charge more than the retail offer because contracts rolled over to a higher rate after 12 months. Meanwhile, new research has revealed nuclear energy could cost up to 6 times more than renewable energy. A Clean Energy Council report reveals households would need to pay hefty subsidies to fund the infrastructure needed for nuclear power. Chief Executive Kane Thornton says it would be a complex and expensive rollout.
It would take at least 2 decades for Australia to develop the institutions, the safety protocols, the capability, and all of the infrastructure that you'd need to develop a nuclear power industry in this country.
An NRL star has been barred from playing after he was charged with domestic violence offences. It's alleged Taylor May punched a woman in the face at a Western Sydney home last month. NRL Chief Executive Andrew Abdo says the league's integrity unit is working with his club, the Penrith Panthers, to investigate.
The club has made a decision to withdraw him from playing. We're going to review these facts. We're going to look at the police charges and then I will let our policies kick in.
Overseas, and former US President Donald Trump is demanding Joe Biden undergoes a drug test before next month's presidential debate.
I don't want him coming in like the State of the Union. He was high as a kite. I said, "Is that Joe up there? A beautiful robe?" And by the end of the evening, he's like, "Well, he was exhausted, right? No, we're going to demand a drug test."
And Trump's former lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, has been served an indictment for his alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election in the state of Arizona. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and Brisbane coach Chris Fagan says Richmond is back to ground zero and he feels for coach Adam Uze. The Lions beat the Tigers by 119 points. Fagan says the Lions have been in a similar position in the past.
They're going back to ground zero and building up again after a tremendously successful era. I feel a little bit sorry for Ooze. I've been in that place when I first came to Brisbane and we copped some wallopings.
Titans coach Des Hasler was left fuming after his side fell to the Knights 28-24. Gold Coast had a try disallowed in the dying minutes, which would have allowed them a shot at goal to win the match.
It's crazy. He never came away from the ball, and if it did, then it's a penalty 1-on-1 strip, isn't it? They don't know. They don't know.
To entertainment, and Sir Paul McCartney has become the UK's first ever billionaire musician. The 81-year-old's $1.9 billion fortune has been boosted by a recent tour, a valuable back catalogue and also some assistance from Beyonce, who covered the Beatles' 1968 hit Blackbird. And adding more fuel to rumours he's split with wife J-Lo, Ben Affleck has been spotted in LA without his wedding ring on. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.